Alright, scope just showed up. I'm gonna go up and get it. Dogs will start barking, I apologize. Alrighty, here we are taking a look at the new Monstrum scope I got. Woo, boy. A manual. Looks like a battery, chamois cloth, an Allen wrench. Custom case. Ooh. Oh, and look at it. It comes with a delicious Tide Pod. That's a joke. Don't eat those. Anyways, here it is. Take a quick peek out the window. Oh yeah, she's nice and clear. Let's see if I can get you to... Yeah. I can't tell if you're going to be able to see down there, and you're probably not. So I'll slap together a scope cam footage of it here shortly once I mount it on the Armada. But I just got it, and it's cold outside, so it's a little fogged up right now for bringing it in the house. It feels like it's freezing cold, so it's going to take a few minutes, but we'll get a closer in-depth look at it here shortly. Scope caps. Stay tuned.
Okay, so the alignment isn't perfect on this, and you can notice that by looking in the upper left. I guess the upper half of the very top of the scope up there, you can see it gets a little bit fuzzy and a little blurry, whereas opposed to the bottom left, around the edges, it's nice and crisp and clean for the most part. That has to do mostly with, sorry, autofocus is just giving her with the snow moving in the background. I apologize. But yeah, it just has to do with the positioning of my phone. It's nothing against the scope whatsoever. So, and looking through it with your eye, you do not notice that. It's nice and clear. As a matter of fact, I'm surprised at how crisp and clear this was. But as you can see, that's what the reticle looks like, and they even have like little half-mil dots in there, which I think is pretty awesome. But I'm gonna take and show you what the illuminated reticle looks like. And I did notice a few of the reviews people complained about. I don't want to say complained. People had mentioned that the illumination button is hard to turn. I think that it works just fine. I'm turning on my red here. You probably won't be able to see it until I get to the higher illumination. There's 5. If I try to put this into a darker background, maybe. Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to see it. I'm sorry. It's just too bright out today with the white snow. But it does do the red. And I wish maybe... and then there's the green as well. So, I'm actually surprised you can even see it though, because it's as white and bright as it's going to get. But there it is. It's a 3x magnification. I'm going to load a mag in here. We're going to try and sight this baby in. Okay, just going to give a real quick look at the crosshairs under the illumination. Now, I don't know if it's because it's foggy or if something happened or what. It appears the number 2 setting on both green and red is not working. So here we go. There's 1 on green, 2 on green, not working, 3, 4, and 5. You can see quite bright. Okay, there's 1 on red, 2 on red, 3 on red, 4 on red, and 5 on red. I don't know what it is that the number 2 illumination setting isn't working on either green or red. But it could just be the fog, or it might actually be a defect. Either way, I figured I'd show you what the illumination looks like. And it's gonna not be perfectly clear on the lower setting there. But plenty of illumination. Okay. So now we'll zoom this in, reset the autofocus, and show it's not extremely terrible. So looking over here, the main purpose of buying this is if I'm woods walking or my night vision. A lot of times, if I noticed when I was down visiting Buddy Grimbo there, that I was too zoomed in at 4 power. Like at 4 power it took up, I couldn't scan the whole yard easily. So this is, I already have a 2 power and it almost works, but it's just a red dot. This is a 3 power and it's got some hash marks in it. So I can preset and decide where these hash marks are going to hit after shooting it. And then I'll know, like at 50 or whatever, I can go to the first one, and 65 or something, I go to the second one, something like that. So it's got a purpose. So here we go. Let's rambling like a son of a bitch. Let's try and sight this in over here somewhere. Let's try to go for this white spot right here. Holy shit, for just clamping it on there, that's pretty surprising. So we just got to come down and right a little. Seems to be annoying here. See, down. That's probably a bit much, because it only needs to come down a little bit. All right. I'll do this in real time. I apologize if it takes a little while, but round number 2. It's about 25 yards here. Let's go for the same spot that we just hit. Like still down and right. I apologize. I put her in the house quick. Okay, we're back. Let's try it again. Let's go for this hole right here again. Oh, we're getting closer. Right. Down. Okay, let's change spots. Let's go for this white spot right here. Dead on. I'm gonna come up just 2 clicks. Okay, now I'm gonna take a shot over here at 30 yards to get us an idea where we're hitting. Let's go for this little twiggy. Oh, just perfect. All right. Let's try that. All right. I'm going to consider that zeroed. Let's take a look out there. See if I can get to that can. Yeah. See that can hanging there? I'll refocus here. Give me a second. Okay, before we go for our shot here at 40 yards, I just wanted to give a quick view and see and show you what you're looking at. That's out there at 80. Now, granted, it is a little clearer to eyeball and without the snow coming down. But I think for doing what I need this to do, which is going to be close range targeting, this scope is going to work just fine. So I very much like it. Oh, apologize. I like the little hash marks in there. I like the illumination. I think it's going to work just fine. Like that, it's nice and small and light. So I'll test it out, let you know what I think. I'll get used to shooting it a little bit here, and
Alrighty, I'm sure there's a few people that are interested in what it looks like on the rifle. Here it is. I like it. It's nice and light, nice and small. One thing I do have to point out is, unless you buy some sort of a riser bar or something for here, you can either only put it behind in this position or in front. And if you put it in front of the magazine, you really gotta jam your eyeball up there. So I will say though, on the behind right here, where it's at, it looks a little bit far back, but the eye relief is actually quite well. So it is not uncomfortable to shoot it like that whatsoever. There it is. That's what it looks like on the rifle. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. On to the next adventure.